Okay, let's be real. Planning a vacation can feel like a full-time job, right? You've got flights, hotels, and then you have to figure out the actual fun stuff. Well, today we're going to cut through all that noise. We're putting two of the biggest names in travel head-to-head, Trip.com and Viator, and by the end of this, you'll know exactly which one to use, and more importantly, when.
I mean, it seems like a simple question, but the answer, it just explodes into like a dozen open browser tabs, doesn't it? You know the feeling. Do you lock in that cheap flight first, or do you hunt for the perfect hotel? Or maybe you start with the experiences, that amazing cooking class or that museum tour you absolutely cannot miss. The sheer number of choices, it's honestly paralyzing sometimes.
So, to make sense of all this, here's how we're going to break it down. We'll touch on that modern travel planner's dilemma, then do a deep dive into Trip.com. After that, we'll look at Viator, the experience expert. Then we'll compare the planner versus the experience seeker, and finally, we'll help you choose your perfect travel partner.
All right, first up, Trip.com. The easiest way to think about this platform? It's like the massive department store of travel. Seriously, its whole goal is to have absolutely everything you could possibly need to get your trip off the ground all under one big digital roof.
And you know, their own tagline really says it all. Your trip starts here. So Trip.com isn't just another booking site. They're positioning themselves as the starting point. This is the place where you build the entire foundation, the nuts and bolts of your travel plans. And just look at the sheer breadth of what they cover. It's not just flights and hotels, not by a long shot. We're talking trains, rental cars, cruises, even travel insurance. Basically, if it involves getting you from point A to point B or having a place to sleep when you get there, chances are they've got you covered.
But being a one-stop shop isn't their only promise. Their big thing is incredible savings. Trip.com is absolutely laser-focused on competitive pricing and finding you the best deals. This makes it a go-to for any planner who's also keeping a close eye on their budget.
And they back all this up with a big promise of reliability. I mean, being named Global Support Services of the Year is no small feat. Their focus on global, 24/7 support is all about giving you that peace of mind. It means that no matter where you are in the world or what time it is, help is just a phone call away.
Okay, so let's switch gears and talk about our second platform. Now, if Trip.com is that huge department store, then Viator. Viator is the cool specialty boutique. It's not focused on how you get there, it's all about what you do once you've arrived.
Now here's a really crucial detail about Viator. It's a TripAdvisor company. And this is huge. Why? Because it gives the platform this incredible credibility. You get access to literally millions of user reviews, so you can book with confidence, knowing what other travelers really thought about an experience.
And just, wow, look at this number. Over 300,000 experiences. That is staggering. This isn't just some long list. It's like a massive, curated library of things to do. Everything from the world's biggest must-see attractions to those little hidden gems that you'd think only the locals know about.
And this just shows you the incredible variety. I mean, we're talking about everything from tours of the Colosseum and tickets to the Eiffel Tower to a bus tour of Mount Fuji in Hakone, or even a trip to the Warner Bros. Studio tour in London. It is a truly global catalog of memories just waiting for you to make them.
But here's the thing, Viator's core promise isn't just about the sheer variety. It's about flexibility. They totally get that modern travel plans can change on a dime, right? And their entire booking system is built with that reality in mind.
So how do they do it? Well, it comes down to two killer features. First, free cancellation. For most experiences, you can get a full refund if you cancel at least 24 hours in advance. Second, you can reserve now and pay later. This means you can secure those activities you really don't want to miss without being locked in. It's the best of both worlds, security and flexibility, all in one.
Okay, so we've looked at both platforms on their own. Now let's put them side by side. The goal here isn't about declaring a winner, it's about really understanding their fundamentally different jobs when it comes to planning your trip.
And this table just makes it crystal clear, doesn't it? For Trip.com, the primary goal is booking the journey. Their key offerings are flights, hotels, and cars, and their core promise is about incredible savings. It's perfect for the logistics planner. Then you have Viator. Their goal? Booking the experience. They offer tours, activities, and attractions with a core promise of ultimate flexibility. That makes them ideal for the adventure seeker. You see, one is for the how you get there, and the other is for the what you do there.
So, that brings us to the big question, right? How do you actually use this information for your own travels? Let's figure out which partner is right for your trip.
Okay, so after all that, which one should you choose?
Well, here's the big reveal, the main takeaway from this whole thing. You don't have to pick just one. It's not about choosing one over the other. Think of these platforms less as competitors and more as collaborators. They're two powerful, specialized tools in your travel planning toolkit. So here's the simple two-step strategy. Step 1 is to book your journey. You use Trip.com to lock in the logistical backbone of your trip. We're talking flights, hotels, transportation, and you do it at a great price. Then, Step 2, book your adventure. That's when you hop over to Viator and start filling your itinerary with all those unforgettable tours and experiences that really make a trip special.
And that's really the crucial point. They work best together. It's that simple. One for the logistics and one for the memories. When you use them that way, you get the absolute best of both worlds.
Look, by combining the strengths of both of these platforms, you get a trip that's not only efficiently planned, but is also packed with flexible, amazing experiences. So, really, the only question left to ask is, what's your next destination?